got the funky countdown again.
Linux.
Linux, which was late. It started at 10 and then went to the 50, so I have no idea. It's an adventure. Welcome, Nate.
Hello.
Hello, we're already.
We can hear you.
Yes. Except for I'm trying to find us on YouTube.
Make sure it's not unlisted. Nope, we're live. What's going on, Lamer?
Click on the right button, then I can see where we are. You know, getting it figured out again.
It is indeed a live DLN Xtend.
Yes, finally, again.
Again.
It took us a little bit, but
The stream was unable to connect due to a network error. Make sure you have this stable.
are we not showing up on?
No, needs.
It's having issues?
The stream was unable to connect due to a network error. Make sure you have a stable network connection and that is not blocked by a firewall. Nate, is your pie hole causing issues? Perhaps, maybe.
What? It definitely wasn't the pie hole. There was something else on causing the issues, but you never know.
Wendy, out of curiosity, are you using the evil browser or are you using the evil browser's base?
I'm browser's base. Like I'm using Chromium.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever it is. I don't know. The
Well,
one that I
it
have
using
to
Ghost? Wasn't it using Ghostery?
never for this though.
He says Chromium.
Yeah, so he should be on the right.
Don't make this be a two-person show, Nate.
Green.
Hey, what's...
It's the live show.
Open Source needs your promotion, so you better get on the show, Nate.
Yes.
Oh, geez, somebody
absolutely.
from the is that you on the
Yeah,
network
that
channel Monday? Okay.
that's directly from the main YouTube site. I'm not
Gotcha.
a regular backend right now that I'm trying to get to. I can, you know, see all that fun stuff. Never mind. I found the right button. Okay. And I'm trying to get signed and see what's going on over there. See, we have been here for almost an hour and we're still not prepared. You know, it's a way to get going.
We're never prepared.
We're never prepared.
We're totally the most unprofessional people possible.
The most. There are definitely.
Yeah, Michael. The stream was unable to connect due to network error. Still the same thing, Nate.
Issues, isn't he? And I know that my stream should stay good or as good as it possibly can be because none of the house has access to the internet again.
Unplugged the modem, didn't you?
The router has been turned off, and so the internet line that comes into the house, the Cat5 cable that comes into the house, directly hardlined into my main system. So there's not even a chance for the kids to potentially. Not even a chance. There we go. Now I've got finally pulled up.
Are you sure you want to read Twitch chat? It's like reading YouTube comments sometimes.
Of course.
Then again, you tend to be more active in the YouTube comments than most of us. So
Yeah, I've been pretty active. Hello. We've got more people up in YouTube.
what's going on, folks?
We finished. We're dealing with some tech right now. Nate will be hopefully with us. We're waiting for stuff sorted out, but I'm not seeing.
Yeah, not
There we go.
seeing him. I'm still gonna blame it on Michael for some reason. You know, just. And if it's a hardware issue, I'm going to blame it on Ryan because Ryan is the hardware enabler.
That he is.
I mean, he got Michael the crowbar's wallet open. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no kidding.
There we go.
I don't have that window up. Oh, it's neat.
So it apparently didn't like Chromium. I had to use Chrome.
I'm using Chromium.
Well-
That's weird. I wonder what the difference. It's just being that.
Well, whatever. I mean, I even checked my internet speeds, thinking maybe there's something wrong with my internet speeds, but I was getting 30 down and 20 up. So
that part was good.
yeah. So check your firewall. Check you have a stable internet connection. So I killed the
do.
firewall and I checked the internet connection. So and I installed Chrome and now I feel dirty.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Ungoogled Chromium is the best Chrome. It absolutely is. Though I still. I don't.
Are we streaming live?
Yes.
Yes, we are. We went live on time.
My computer decided not to be live on time.
Exactly. Hello, Frozen. Actually, a time when some of the other side of the world actually get to participate.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So I can apologize to everybody for something, I guess, for me being late. I pulled a.
Oh,
I
well.
don't want to say I pulled. I don't want to say I pulled a Michael because it's not my.
Let's be real. You pull the Michael.
Ooh, what? Chewy said, "What's Maple's story?" I'm already interested. What is that?
I'm guessing it's a game.
A free-to-play 2D side-scrolling, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Developed
Yes.
by South Korean company Wyzet, several versions of this game are available for specific countries or regions.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
interesting MMO.
Michael made
That's cool.
it. Hi, Michael.
He did.
Of course,
sorry,
Michael
Michael.
made it. And don't lie. No, you're not.
I'm wearing my Hardware Addicts shirt. See, look at that. Hardware Addicts.
Michael, he's
Yay.
really not sorry. So, you know.
It's Michael act normal. It's just our side because normally I'm either doing a show with Michael or I'm watching Michael on a show.
Oh, geez.
A little strange to be on the show and Michael.
Oh, geez.
Or
Ryan's
Ryan.
here.
Hey, all
Ryan is here.
around.
No, they're not my co-hosts because they don't invite me to things typically.
They do invite you to things. You were on Destination Linux recently.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to poke.
Just poke fun. I know. I was trying
So,
to poke
I
fun
di-
about the fact that it's been a long time since they invited me on, and Michael's. "Yeah, we like you so much that you're on a consistent show." Dang it, you got me.
So I want to show you guys and whoever else is watching. So this is the machine that I have because of Matt. It's my Commodore 64 Imposter. Although it doesn't kill you like the Imposter does on Among Us or the other Commodore 64s. So
Nate
anyway,
getting his gaming reference on.
Here's
look at
the
that.
thing:
Look at that.
you know that you listen to the extras on 70 reference to that computer and Matt, and I'm not going to share the rest of the details. You just have to go listen to the show and catch. It's in there.
I totally take no blame for that particular machine, Nate.
You know, you should.
We've gone over this. You call me the gaming enabler. Ryan's the hardware
are.
enabler, not me.
Mm-hmm.
So blame it on Ryan.
So I got everything set up so I can quickly mute my microphone. So if I have to cough or whatever, I got my cough button all set
You're
to go.
good.
Yeah. So I go, hey,
Props.
now you can hear me. I'm excited.
So I think we
As you
just
can see,
gotta
I'm-
wrap up the rest of our show notes to do with the show,
I'm-
not just the
Conversation,
Still
fun
working.
part of the show.
yes.
I got these boxes to go through yet. Here, see,
You're doing better.
I am.
Sid, you're still way better than I. Where what I have boxes that have and actually we're going on 7 years. Gross.
Oh, there's plenty more to go. Those are just the Legos.
Just the Legos, really? That is a
Well,
crazy amount of
most of them.
Legos. That is a crazy amount of Legos.
Well, yeah, Ryan, I'm not going to do that work. We've been over this before. There's a reason I sent you that laptop because I don't want to deal with it.
I see how it rolls. Hey, I'm pretty sure I got a on another laptop like that. Uh-huh.
Wendy, I'm going to say certain things that your husband have said is right when it comes to that.
Yes, what my husband calls me can't be repeated here, but he says it in a
Yes.
loving way.
I know it's a joking way. But That's why I didn't say it.
Sweet. Twitch chat like to be done.
Wendy, look at the live chat in YouTube. It's true.
Oh my god! Nito right now is in chat.
That's awesome.
No, I really need to be on my best behavior, huh?
If that's the case, then why am I here? Because I don't do best behavior. We know this already.
Behavior. Though
I don't
didn't
know what you're
have
talking
any bad mats in the last.
Oh, look at that.
show.
It does happen.
It does
If
happen.
anything, it should be bad Ryans usually.
Products, yes, there's definitely bad Ryans, but I don't edit that one. Bad Ryan tags.
As Nate types away on his Commodore 64 S keyboard.
Imposter.
Yes.
That's why I said esque.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing the link to the.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Sam.
It's awesome when we have lots of people around.
I think it's fun.
I loved the last one. It's just been a while. Things got really crazy busy and haven't had a chance to do this again until now. Well, I mean, Nate's move didn't help.
No.
Wendy, Ryan's blaming you, saying you're out of control on the show, not him.
I am control. Not
To
at
quote
all.
Michael, Wendy is a loose cannon.
So, I'm not sure who to actually believe. I mean, like, Wendy is my co-host, so of course I'm going to believe her. But
Right?
I also know Wendy because she's a co-host, and so I know.
Just because it's Ryan and Michael saying it, I'm probably going to believe Wendy.
Yeah, believe me, it's all them. All them. I don't
I didn't
participate
say
in the
what
show.
I didn't say I didn't take yours with a grain, not with a grain of salt. I just take theirs with a bigger grain of salt.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. The only issue I'm having, I have enough left. I don't have the gosh dang this window up. I need to mute myself. Not make it big. More actions. Keep above you, plasma.
That is why I love plasma right there.
I know.
It'll
it's
keep
the
above
best.
others thing. It is. I even have I added to my toolbar keep above and keep below others as a quick click on the top toolbar.
Ooh,
because
that's
I
a
think
good idea. I like that.
Every DE should have that. If they don't have that,
Everyone.
then they're not a proper DE. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's amazing how many times I use it. Just day to day.
Yeah.
It's one of the best features that's ever been added. I think I'm ready.
I'm ready to rock and roll. I got my
You
open
sure?
source of facts I'm going to drop on you later too, because that's what I do.
Boom.
Do you got your gecko plushie to go in with it or that, Nate?
I have no idea where it is right now.
So
Haven't
you're
you
not
heard?
showing
He's
your
been
open
moving.
Sousa love. That doesn't mean anything. You know he's gonna.
Like, I can show you Optimus Prime over there because my boy set up his Transformers in my room, so I can do that.
I was gonna say, you know, he bleeds green at this point.
Yeah, I'm a Vulcan.
It doesn't matter if it's your favorite moving, you're gonna lose it.
True. Very, very true.
Well, I think I
That's
told you
just
I set
the way
aside
it
a box of things to not lose. It was a smaller box that had like my lights. I had my portable stand for mobile things and all the different little accoutrements to not lose. So as soon as I set up, I could put it in place. It's been 2 weeks. I still haven't found the box. I don't know where it is. It's not in the other house. I don't know where that box is.
Because you set it aside in a special place to keep it safe, and that's why you can't find it.
Yeah.
I put things online, and they're safe from me because then I can't.
No, Lamer, I thought I'd do a network support, and I wore a hardware addict shirt instead because that's it's actually one of my favorite shows. Don't tell Wendy.
I'll never tell her.
I was gonna say tell Wendy. Don't tell
Michael.
Ryan and Michael.
Right. I enjoy it because they talk about things that like I'm kind of like the Michael. If I were to be one of the people, it'd be Michael because I'm less hardware knowledgeable, and building this computer was evidence of that, of how dumb I am. So, but now it works, so we're fine.
Radix tank top is dirty, or I'd be wearing it.
I even had.
Go.
I modified the motherboard to make it fit in here. So.
Sab, to answer your question, generically, we haven't invited guests on. It's something we've talked about, but our show structure is a little different than the rest of the network. So we're more discussion based as far as show topics and stuff. But it has been something that we have looked at and talked about a little bit.
We have, and the other difficulty to doing guests on the show in particular is, in order to get the three of us together, it's this weird for most people to be able to make it, and so and logistical to get point. But maybe someday.
Yeah, maybe someday. So, okay, we all set now. Nate, you good?
Ready to rock and roll, baby cakes. Oh wait, that's reserved for when we're not live. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, those bits and pieces of love get added into the extras of the show anyway.
Yeah. The extras will be interesting this week.
They always are.
Especially the ones that don't make the extras.
So bummed about the
You have to
extras.
say that way.
Beginning of the show was awesome. We had some really fun stuff going on at the beginning of the show. I'd edited everything, and I left in their places in the main part of the show. And the editing, I was just going to go back, cut them, and add them. And the way I had that one, I pasted it wrong. So there was Matt, Nate, and then me. Well, Matt got pasted on Nate's line, so pasted on my line, and I was gone. I'd done all the work and all of the editing, and I'd already saved over top of it, so there was no going back and getting. So nobody gets to hear that one. It was fantastic. But it disappeared at 10 o'clock at night. That wasn't very funny.
Yeah, it's too late at that point. Totally get that.
Yeah,
Done enough
get it.
editing.
Although Control Z has been my friend for most of my computer life. A good 25, 30 years now.
But I didn't find out because it was the first part. So it was the first one that I cut and pasted over. And so that I'd messed it up until I was quite a few edits in. Yeah. So I was doing that bits to the in between the extras and stuff, and that's when I realized, wait a minute, what's
This is all
going on?
nest. All right.
Oh, maybe.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Maybe, possibly. If we don't get sidetracked again, probably will.
It will happen.
That always does. On this episode of DLN Xtend, we celebrate Linux's 30th birthday. This episode of DLN Xtend is brought to you by DigitalOcean and Bitwarden. Welcome to episode 71 of DLN Xtend. DLN Xtend is a community-powered podcast. We take conversations from the DLN community from places like the DLN Discourse forums, Telegram groups, Discord servers, and more. We also take topics from other shows around the network and give our takes. And with me are my fantastic co-hosts, Wendy and Nate, the person who seems like he's always moving.
It's just a slow move. It's like an ocean liner. It goes really, really slow, but in the same direction. That's kind of like me. I'm still moving, just slowly.
Moving, you're now in the put away phase, which seems to be so much worse than
It's a mix. I mean, it could be. It's bad.
I hate finding homes for. Okay, I have this crap. I know I want to keep this crap. It's useful crap, but I don't know where to put it.
This is true.
The amount of stuff you accumulate that you find you accumulate when you're packing to move, though, is you're like, where does all this come from? Because I don't remember buying half this stuff.
So I have a theory on that. If you may indulge me for just a few moments.
Okay.
Here's my theory. So like inanimate objects, especially electronics, and especially cables of any sort, they procreate. And so like they'll actually make things that you didn't know you had because you never actually bought them or acquired them because they birthed them in the bins. So you have to be careful with electronics because they are indeed alive and sentient.
They all have AI, and we just don't know it.
Basically, yeah.
Apparently.
They are, yeah, and they will do what they do.
Apparently. With that being said, Wendy, what have you been up to?
I am gearing up for school once again by way too fast, and I will be teaching co-ops this year. That keeps us super busy. This will be the second that will be part of 2 co-ops, but this will be the first year that I'm actually doing class at 2 different co-ops. And the first co-op, I needed a way in order to communicate with parents and students is what's going on, because these are, I guess you could say, not necessarily more complicated classes, definitely more work heavy when it comes to writing. And we have, I think, 4 or 5 books the first semester we need to read, and 4 or 5 books the second semester to read, and making sure that students are keeping track of which book we're reading and what day they need to have it finished, because we have discussions on the books at that time. And a newsletter, and then updating and sending a newsletter every week. Make a pretty simple website and just add a new page for each week, so that there would be what we did that week with resources that go along with the topic and what's coming up next. Each week, kids have either parts that they're participating in. We have presentations that are done every single week, and it's a good way for them to be able to keep track of it, and a simple place for me to put it. A million questions in class or text message emails about what's coming up, I can just say, go to the website and you can see what's going on for class. And the computer class doing on Tuesdays, I decided I'd go for that one too. So it's both on the